Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial. Aid to communities impacted by Hurricane Helene was temporarily halted in parts of North Carolina after threats against FEMA workers. In areas like Rutherford and Ashe counties, FEMA paused operations following reports of armed groups near responders. Although some locations resumed work on Monday, safety concerns remain. Misinformation circulating about the federal response has added to the challenge, consuming resources and fueling tension. President Biden has requested a review of digital responses to combat misinformation. FEMA continues its efforts, with over 1,200 personnel assisting in recovery, including more than 250 search and rescue workers aiding thousands of survivors. In other news, the St. Louis MetroLink is installing metal security gates and increasing camera surveillance to improve safety following concerns about violent crime. The $52 million project aims to deter criminals who often evade fares. Assaults and homicides on public transit have risen nationwide, prompting other cities like New York, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. to reinforce fare enforcement. However, debate continues whether fare gates directly reduce crime. While critics argue that other strategies should be explored, many transit agencies believe that increased security measures help restore public trust in the system. In other developments, CoreCivic, a private prison company, has paid over $4.4 million in settlements since 2016, including cases involving 22 inmate deaths in Tennessee. Under federal investigation, the Trousdale-Turner Correctional Center accounts for over $1.1 million in payouts. Allegations against CoreCivic include medical neglect, violence, and underreporting incidents. Some lawsuits settled for as much as $900,000, though many were for smaller amounts. The U.S. Department of Justice is investigating Trousdale due to ongoing violence, understaffing, and contraband. Despite state audits highlighting issues, Tennessee continues to contract with CoreCivic, its largest customer. CoreCivic denies wrongdoing in settlements. In other developments, a small plane crash in Savannah, Georgia, on October 13, 2024, resulted in the death of the pilot and injury to a passenger. The crash occurred in the Lamara Heights neighborhood on the 200 block of East 66th Street. The Savannah Police Department reported that no one on the ground was harmed. Firefighters responded to the scene at around 9:46 p.m., finding both occupants trapped in the wreckage. They quickly worked to free them so the injured passenger could be transported to the hospital. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, will investigate the crash, and the area has been closed for further examination and removal of the aircraft. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.